Imagine the tension of a World Cup knockout match. The crowd holding its breath, the stadium vibrating with drums, and millions of fans around the world glued to their screens. The final whistle blows, still no winner. The game heads to penalties, that cruel lottery where champions are made and dreams are shattered. For Brazil, this scenario has become a nightmare they know all too well. But legendary coach Carlo Ancelotti believes the cycle of heartbreak is about to end. In a bold and calculated move, Ancelotti is rewriting Brazil's approach to penalty shootouts. He's not just adding extra training sessions or preaching mental toughness. He's reshaping the squad itself. At the heart of this plan stand a new name that Brazilian fans are already whispering with excitement. Hugo Souza, the young goalkeeper known across Brazil as a true penalty specialist. Brazil's recent history explains why this shift is so urgent. Two of their biggest tournament exits in the past few years came in the cruelest way possible, the penalty spot. In the 2022 World Cup quarterfinals, Brazil were stunned by Croatia after a grueling 120 minutes. 2 years later, in the Copa America, the Seleção again fell in the last 8, once more on penalties. For a nation with 5 World Cup trophies and a football culture built on attacking brilliance, these defeats were more than disappointing. They were a painful reminder that in modern football, technique and flair mean little if you can't survive the pressure of a shootout. Carlo Ancelotti, who took charge with a reputation as one of the most experienced managers in the world, immediately identified the problem. "We've thought about it, we've prepared, and we've been studying this for a long time," he told ESPN in a revealing interview. Knockout matches often go to penalties, quarterfinals, round of 16, semifinals. We have to treat this with the importance it deserves. So what's the solution? Enter Hugo Souza. At just 25, the Flamengo goalkeeper has already built a reputation as Brazil's penalty wall. Over 79 professional matches, Souza has saved 8 penalties, an extraordinary record in top-level football. His reflexes and towering 1.96-meter frame make him a daunting figure for any striker. In fact, his most recent heroics came against Atlético Paranaense, where a last-minute penalty save secured victory for his club. Those moments of calm under intense pressure are exactly what Ancelotti wants for Brazil when the stakes are highest. The coach has already called Hugo in the national squad and hinted strongly that the goalkeeper will soon get his chance in the starting 11, perhaps as early as the upcoming friendlies leading to the World Cup. Ancelotti's reasoning is clear. Brazil must be ready not just to score penalties, but to stop them. "I like Hugo as a goalkeeper," he said. "He has personality, he has presence, and he has the right attitude. We want to give him opportunities so he can gradually adapt to the team." This isn't just about one player. It's about creating a culture where Brazil no longer fears the shootout. Ancelotti has introduced specialized training sessions focusing solely on penalties. Goalkeepers are practicing late into the evening, while outfield players simulate high-pressure kicks with noise and distraction all around. The message is simple. When the World Cup or Copa America is on the line, Brazil will be ready. For many fans, the plan brings back memories of Argentina's triumph in 2022, when goalkeeper Emiliano Martinez became a national hero by repeatedly saving penalties, including a dramatic shootout against the Netherlands. Martinez's confidence and psychological tactics rattled opponents and gave Argentina the edge they needed to lift the trophy. Ancelotti clearly took note. By grooming Hugo Souza in a similar role, he hopes to give Brazil the same kind of advantage. It's a fascinating twist for a country long celebrated for its attacking magic. Think Pelé, Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, and Neymar. Yet Ancelotti knows that in the modern game, titles often hinge on details. A single save, a moment of steel from a goalkeeper can define history. And he's determined that Brazil will no longer be on the wrong side of those defining moments. Fans are already buzzing with anticipation. Could Hugo Souza become Brazil's secret weapon? The man who finally ends the nation's penalty curse? His track record suggests he might. 8 penalty saves in under 80 matches is no coincidence. His calm demeanor, sharp instincts, and imposing reach give Brazil something they've lacked in recent tournaments. A true penalty specialist ready for the biggest stage. As the next World Cup looms closer, every friendly match will be watched closely. Supporters will be eager to see whether Ancelotti's gamble pays off, whether Hugo gets the starting nod, and whether Brazil's penalty rehearsals translate into real-world success. The Seleção faithful remember too well the heartbreak against Croatia. This time, they crave redemption. Carlo Ancelotti's plan is bold, but it carries the weight of wisdom earned from decades at the highest level of football. He has won league titles in Italy, England, France, Germany, and Spain, and lifted the UEFA Champions League trophy 4 times as a manager. If anyone understands how to turn heartbreak into glory, it's Don Carlo. For Brazil, the message is clear. The era of penalty pain must end. With Hugo Souza standing tall between the posts and a team drilled for the ultimate pressure moments, the Seleção are aiming not just to play beautiful football, but to conquer the cruelest test the game can offer. So when the next knockout match heads to a shootout and the world holds its breath, remember this. Brazil has a new strategy, a new guardian, and perhaps a new hero in the making. Carlo Ancelotti and Hugo Souza are ready. The question is, will the rest of the world be ready for them?